All right, fans, let's get it going. Let's get
Welcome to
started.
Sports Nights with Jorge. Please stay tuned for scores and updates around the world of sports.
All right, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge once again. Thank you so much for joining in, guys and girls. Today we're talking Oriole baseball. We're talking about their pitching staff, something that I told you guys I was going to talk about. Yes, the 2025 season. And as I've heard, John Mean, I think, signed with the Cleveland Guardians today. So we're going to take a look at this pitching staff as I predict the five starters, which it's already out there, that would start for this team. Of course, we got a veteran guy in our pitching staff. We got a couple of veteran guys. And let's look at it. So, as the starter, Grayson Rodriguez, Zach Eflin, Charles Morton, which I think is like 41 years old. The other guy is Tamayuki Sagano and Dean Kramer. Closer, Felix Bautista, but according to what I see, I don't think he's going to be available till August 1st. I could be wrong, guys. But as a setup man, you got Sir Anthony Rodriguez. And then your bullpen, Janelle Cano, Gregory Soto, Andrew Kittredge, Sionel Perez, Keegan Aiken, Colin, I think it's Selby or Selby, Rossi Contreras, and Brian Baker. If I misspelled their names, I apologize. But that is a prediction for the 2025 season. Now, I'm going to say this, guys. Spring training starts, I think catchers and pitchers' first workout was Thursday the 13th. And then the full squad will be here on the 18th, will be tomorrow. And then the first spring training game, it's against Pittsburgh at 1:05. Then they got the Phillies on Sunday, sorry. Then they play the Braves at 1:05. Then Detroit, Pittsburgh, Blue Jays, and the Twins. Those are your spring training schedule for the Orioles coming up. Once again, guys, I spoke yesterday about their hitting lineup. Not as bad as we think, but it's a team that it's going to have to come out of a lot of diversity. They struggle in the wild card. Their bat, we know this, their bat went south. They're looking at the Orioles this year as one of the probably best team when it came down to selecting free agent and signing. I don't agree with that, guys. I really don't agree with that. I think they're gonna have to work hard on this one. Just to give you a heads up. The good thing is with their hitting that they have, do they have enough to actually win this division? And the team they got to face once again is the New York Yankees. I mean, this is something that through the years you got to beat your divisional opponents regardless. So yeah, we lost Mean, Burns. I mean, it's going to hurt the team. Anthony Santander, who's going to replace 44 homers and that outfield. That's what I discussed last time. Something to be really alert about because I mean there's still players out there that you could really get in your team to help your team to boost your team. But once again, I look at the general manager Elias, and his strategy was to make the Oriole contender again. And you might agree with me. You might say, well, he actually did, George. Well, he did or he didn't, because I felt that we're back in the same direction since we started. I mean, I give Brandon High some credit because really you gotta have to give credit where credit is due. Um, you have to look what he has gone through, especially with injury with his team. I'm trying to find some team stats. All right, here's the schedule that I talked yesterday. Toronto, 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Then they go home 1, 2, 3. Then they got one. Then they got the Royals and the Arizona. So they got a long way to go anyhow, guys. But anyhow, going back to the Orioles. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt this. I'm talking about the pitching staff. So, how well will the Orioles do? Let me give you some statistic that wasn't bad. The team hit 250 last year. That was a seventh in the league. They scored 786 runs. That's fourth in the league. They had 235 homers. That's second in the league. And then a 3.94 ERA. Not so bad. Now, they lost Felix Bautista. They lost Kyle Bradish, Tyler Wells, Trevor Rogers, Jorge Mateo. I mean, they have full injuries. By the way, let me give you a heads up here. Chase McDormand, questionable to start the season. Kyle Bradish, elbow, expected to be out until at least August 1st. Jorge Mateo, expected to be out at least April 15th. Felix Bautista, questioned to start the season. Trevor Rogers, expected to be out until at least, April 15th. Tyler Wells, elbow, expected to be out until July 1st. So, beginning of the season, we have started already with injuries. And they are key injuries for this ball club. Now, I know there's a lot of Oriole fans out there. In the comment section, let me know how do you feel about the Orioles this year. I don't see him, and quote me if I'm wrong, I don't see them winning the division. I don't even see him at second place. I probably see him at third place. Now, I could be wrong. I would like them to win again and win, and make another run for it because I'm going to tell you something. The windows of the Orioles ball club is closing down. Now, they got plenty of youth with Holiday, Henderson, Gunnar Henderson, Rutschman, Kobe Mayo, if I'm correct, that's his name. Or Kobe, It's the third base. Let me see. Give me a second. I want to sure I gave you the right name. Don't want to lose anybody on this one here. Yeah, I see you got Kobe Mayo. I mean, third baseman. You got Jordan Westberg, another guy. I mean, they're solid when it comes to their youth. Their farm club is actually not as good as they would like to be, but unfortunately, because they're all in the majors right now. But Holiday has to prove that he's a first round pick. We already know what Gunnar Henderson will give us, regardless. Another player I'm looking at, Cedric Mullin. I mean, we need the Cedric Mullin to hit 30, 40 homers. Switch hitting, that's another thing. I look at this lineup, they have a lot of lefty hitters, if you could say. I'm glad that, Ratchman, I mean, Oddly Ratchman is a switch hitter. We lost that with also Anthony Santander, guys. We lost that. But their pitching staff, listen, I'm looking at names. I'm looking also at non-roster players that came in, which you never know. You go into these camps and you can become a superstar if you want to call that. Now, their pitching staff, once again, plenty of experience. Okay, but at the same time, can they compete with these New York Yankees? Can they compete with the American League East? Or can they compete with the whole Major League Baseball? That's one concern I got by the Orioles right now, guys. It's their pitching staff. Even though they had a 3.94 ERA, and listen, I'm gonna say it again. We need these pitchers to go seventh inning. We can't afford this 5.5, 6.5 innings, 6 innings. We need this pitcher, at least one that could go completely 9 innings and give you a complete game. That's one thing I'm actually concerned about the Baltimore Orioles this year. So in the comment section, you tell me how you feel about the Orioles, about their pitching staff and their hitting this year. I know there's plenty of Oriole fans out there. So just looking at numbers and looking at this team, we're not here to rebuild, guys. We're here to win it all. Okay, and Elias, whatever his name is, the general manager, man, he needs to, step up a little bit. And Brendan High, I mean, give the guy credit. He has gone a lot through this ball club. And I tell you, I think he's a heck of a manager. Wherever he goes, if they cut him loose, depending on how the season goes, he's a heck of a coach. His players respect him, and that's a big plus on that one. But you tell me, as an Oriole fan, how do you feel? How do you feel about your 2025 Baltimore Orioles? I feel okay with the hitting side. I don't feel okay with the pitching. Now, Rodriguez, experience, that's okay. Kramer, sometimes is consistent, inconsistent. And then we got Charlie Morton. I mean, a 41-year-old pitcher. Does he still have it in the tank? Can he help this ball club? Who knows? But I think we need probably another DH or another guy that could cover the 44 homers that Santander's left us last year. And a pitcher like Burns that could give you, 170, 200 innings a year. That's my main concern. The injuries continue to pile up for this team, man. And this is what we don't need. I know we let Means go through free agency, but I mean, Mean wasn't that bad, but Tommy John surgery, what, 2 years in a row? Maybe he gets lucky in Cleveland with the Guardians and have a heck of a season. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Who knows? But once again, I want to thank those that have subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Um, Baseball season around the corner. 28 more days for opening day. Well, 38 more days for opening day. Tomorrow we have, like I say, catchers and pitchers all. Oh, excuse me, guys. I am so tired. It's been a long day at work today, but I apologize for that too. But anyhow, let me know in the comments, man. What do you feel about the Orioles this year? Or what do you feel about your baseball team? You know, the Yankees, the American League East. That's what I'm focused right now on, the American League East. I'll have the Yankees. I have the Boston Red Sox. You know, I have the Toronto Blue Jays. You know, it's Gladys Guerrero is going to stay there. Are they going to sign him? Are they going to trade him? See, that's a good player for the Orioles if he could trade to the Orioles. But see, the Orioles have to give up a prospect to get a good player like that. But at the end of the day, you want to win your division. So, but anyhow, thank you so much those that have subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much those that have given the likes, the thumbs up. Guys, I appreciate everything you do. Once again, stay encouraged. Follow your dreams. Don't stop your dream. You know, dreams, sometimes they come out reality. You know, I said to myself, we give up so easy. And we think it's the end of the world, but it's not, guys. You know, every day we are tested by the guy up there. How faith we are, how much we believe. Now, I'm not here telling everybody what to do, what to believe. No, I don't do that. But, you know, you have to remain positive. You have to battle through your whole obstacle in a day, whatever goes on in your lifestyle. At the end of the day, believe it or not, you come out victorious. And sometimes we have to learn how to brush things off, guys. You know, we could say this. We want to do so much in life to help others, and that's what we should be doing, helping one another, especially in this podcast things that we do like this, and you know, content creator, you know, the on YouTube and any other social media. We're here to help each other, support each other. Why not? But then you got those that are greedy and selfish. They want everything. They want to be on the top right away. And like I told you I think it was yesterday, a couple of days ago, you have to go step by step like a little kid, like a little baby. You don't want to make it that big, that high. Because, you know, the highest building has fallen before. So you don't want to go there. You want to stay positive, guys. But anyhow, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys joining in, and God bless you all. And see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night.